So I got a new piece of gear. Thought maybe I'm just do a little bit of reorganizing in my racks. Somehow that turned into me unplugging every single cable and just completely reorganizing the entire setup. So it's what I do like 3 times a year anyways. If you watch at all, you're going to realize it happens. But I enjoy it, and I think, you know, some people do. Either way, I learn it every time I do it. So I documented it, and you can watch it or not. I really appreciate it. You guys that have been sending questions and comments and stuff, it's awesome. Thank you. It excites me, and I can't wait to make more videos for you. So, all right, see you later. I don't know, a couple times a year seems like I refine is the word I would like to use. I refine my setup. It's always better when I'm done, and I always learn something, but this will all be different here. I don't know, I guess in as long as it takes. But until then, a little bit out of business. Okay, it's Saturday, and somehow I am here. Pure, well, it looks like chaos. It's not actually chaos. Like, I kind of know what I'm doing. I've done it enough times, but I'm just trying to sort out the, look at that. Yep. Just trying to sort out how to, well, I'm just trying to connect my brain to the gear is all, and have to think less when I'm actually using it, and also kind of take away choices. I kind of want stuff pre-chained, but every time I try to like patch bay them in, I'm like, oh, I know how quickly my whims, or, you know, I'll have an idea that requires me to have the other option, and so I think tying myself in completely is foolish. But anyway, wish me luck. It's 11:06 a.m. So it's 1:15 at this point. But I think I just had a great idea. I built this desk I think it was last year, and I built it to be semi-convertible based on my gut feeling about what I would want. And I just realized if I remove one thing, my second screen, which is where I keep meters and stuff, it fits there. It's below the speakers. I don't think it's gonna bug me enough to worry about it. But what it really does, I don't really want a screen right up in my face, but it gives me all this room now to put all this crap and try and get it, I don't know, just exciting. Plus it's just kind of neat that the plan works. So look at how much chaos. This is all the power cables that get everything, but it's pretty cool that the desk worked out. I built it, I can't even describe it to you. That was all, the challenge was, it was all just scrap wood pieces of old projects or just scrap in my garage, and it is pure chaos. And hopefully I'm still gonna have a video that comes out on Wednesday. We'll see. I need to clarify, I just did a video where I said it was 1:15 or something. It was not. It was 11:45. So it had only been about 36 minutes, but it felt like it had been hours. Currently sitting pretty much paralyzed with thought, but it's more like a stunned daze. Crap. time is it? All right, so part of the struggle is trying to match up cables to gear, and you know, like what outputs does it have, what cabling do I have? You know, I have a lot, that's all. I have a little extra over here. It's pretty bare at the moment, but there's a lot floating around. And so, you know, part of it is you can't put it in the rack. It'd be perfect, but I don't have the cables, and I got to do the math. Do I want to spend the money to buy that cable or try and make it work? And I'm almost always trying to make it work. And a lot of times that's how I come to, like, awesome. Just try to have an open mind, and like I never thought about that, but there that is. And right now I think it's cool, because if it ends up bugging me, I can just go, you know. And while it is a screen, it's just not, it's a little, I think it's gonna be cool. Oops, whatever. Okay. Gonna flip the rack ears. It's gonna go over there. All right, I don't know what time it is, but starting to look like something. I was able to get everything in these 3 stacks here. Those are empty for now. Still have to get the patch bays. They're gonna go up over there, but starting to look like something. Let's see what time it is. I want to try and get, I have these counter wings, you know, and I was thinking about maybe being able to get like this and this, which is really cool, and maybe that, but you know, different stuff that I could have and in real time, like the delays and stuff. So do it instead of having to automate it, or you know, just actually play the effect pedal. So that could be cool. All right, it's starting to look better. Okay, so check it out. This is all of the antelope. So there's 32 channels in and out of this thing right here, which is my converters. It goes through there, it goes through here, through there, and this will eventually be the patch bays. And hopefully when I push this back, that'll be relaxed and laying on the floor, and I won't be tripping on it. Okay, I am out of energy here. I've made quite a lot of progress, but I'm starting to really label these things, and I'm catching myself making stupid mistakes, and I don't want to think I've done it right. What time is it? It's 7:20. I don't want to think I've done it right. I don't want to think I've done it right, and then in the morning come in and go, you know. Okay, it's like 8:57 a.m. I'm back. I drew this last night. This is supposedly my plan for my patch bays, which will go there. And we'll figure out, we will find out how much messing up I did yesterday trying to organize it, but as I was getting more and more worn out. And okay, one of the things I'm doing is taking this, washing all that stuff. You see that? That's what it looks like. I've used this one probably 6 or, I don't know, 4 to 6 times, so it looks like that. That's what it looked like before. And when I write on it, it's plenty usable. So I think those are pretty cool. Those stickers you stick on your patch bays. There they are after I cleaned them. Trance Audio. They're pretty cheap. You buy them in a pack, like a 5-pack, or it must have been a 4-pack I bought them in. Okay, here we go. Let's take a shot of the before. So this is, I just put a screwed these onto this shelf, so now this one wasn't, so now it won't slide. So we'll see if I end up moving stuff. Okay, it's 10:30. I got this whole rack. I haven't organized. I have things, once I get everything done, I'm gonna be able to sort these, and these are like push over to the sides, and it should look more organized. But more importantly, hopefully everything's connected right and it works. But like this whole rack should now work. We'll see. Okay, it's 12:34 and I'm to here. Everything is wired in. That's rack A. This is rack B. Rack C's over there. I'll go around the front. Rack A, boom. Rack B, boom. Rack C, boom. Plus monitor controller. So now patch bay time. Just a few connections to make here. See you in about 3 days. Oh my gosh. All right. According to my sheet here, which had a few audibles called, a few modifications, everything in these 3 racks are wired into that patch bay, and it should work. But my brain is melted, so we're gonna find out in the morning. It is let me see, it's 3:45, and the last like half hour was just incredible. It took me like, I don't know, 5 tries to do basic things, and I'm like, I gotta get out of here. So all right. Monday morning. Haven't touched this. I'm just gonna try and turn them on now. So those speakers should be run through that, there. Yes. Okay, now to test everything else. Oh, and I have to wire in all the plugs. I just have the only thing plugged in the building besides, or in this room besides those things right there are, well, those are the only things. Everything else has to be plugged in and wired and organized, because the back of this thing is an absolute cluster. Hopefully it looks better than that. Okay. Okay, it's 10:29 and it is not the prettiest, but it is organized. Signal goes that way, power goes this way. It can be refined. I'm not gonna like totally tie it in yet, because I don't know that all the plugs are in the right place and whatever. And so for now, it's plugged in. It's kind of out of the way so I can roll it into place. Here is the big, let's see, you ready? Okay, this better come on. Oh yeah. On. All right, that one's not on. That one's not on. What the heck? Oh, maybe it says. There we go. Oops, it's doing that thing. Okay. On. All right, everything's on. Whew, that was scary for a minute. All right, now I'll tackle that one, then figure out this, and then that, in the live room. Boom, that one's on. There's not very many pieces in it, so again, it's not the prettiest, but it works, and it's a lot better than, I've gone a long time with worse. So okay, now on to this guy. Oh, it's 10:54, so that went quick. Okay, this one came out a lot neater, but it's also way simpler than the other one. If I had custom, someday I'm sure I will spend the money on custom sized IEC cords, power cords, And then here we'll just refine and refine. But anyway, so that looks pretty good there. And now, let's see, let me get everything on so I can have the big, exciting boom. Okay, it should come on. Yes. Okay. All right, that one's freaking out. So that tells you, you know, you got something. It's probably the normaling and stuff in the patch bay, but so now that one's on, this one's on. I turn these off just to save the energy. Let's just get one. Maybe this will be the end for now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I unplugged it. I'll have to come back for that. Okay. Everything's plugged in and on. Everything's plugged in and on. Everything's plugged in and on. I could theoretically, well, the next step is to test this sucker. And I don't know if I have time to do it today because I've got other stuff to do, but maybe I will. I'm going to crawl back in there and make sure my power to all the computer peripherals and the like fader or whatever those are, DAW controllers and stuff are where I want them to be. Then I don't know. This might be the end for now. It might not. If it is, you guys are crazy for watching all this, but thank you. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Bye.